I come to be with you at this time, in these indeed continuing changing times. But what times are these? What change in time are these? I wonder about these air disasters. I wonder about our collective power. I wonder about the acceleration we feel in almost every part of life. Let us speak about the time you are living, for it is at the cause of every one of your wanderings. Acceleration is a well-chosen term. Each part of your life accelerates, and there will be no part untouched. Humanity chooses a quick ascension. This was expected, yet the fallout was not. The quickening shows up in all things human. Once a choice is made, it manifests at breakneck speed. This is due to both the choice and the energetic in which it is made. You are right in the midst now of the beginning, as your discussion earlier of the new golden age. Again, but not only of America, but of the entire world, the entire planet is going through a metamorphosis, if you will, a transition. And you are right in the middle of that now, but also know that, as we have said many times, you are the catalyst. You, the light workers and warriors, the light beings that are here on the earth to move this entire process forward, this entire ascension process forward. The controllers who ran the earth had to follow a method. First, there was exposure to what they wanted. This had to be maintained so that there was belief. Belief on our part. We had to believe that this reality they presented was the only real one. Belief often accompanied fear. Humanity followed orders and rules and belief systems out of fear. These controllers were brutal. They used the moniker of religion to cover a multitude of sins. Human sacrifice was built into the system from the start. Systems, rules, and obedience created a world of order, more or less. The controllers kept that order in place with fear. But before that can happen, before the ascension can take full swing, you first have to crumble the old illusion. The illusion must fall. And the illusion, my friends, my brothers and sisters, the illusion is falling fast now. You are beginning to witness the advent of the changes coming in, the advent of the new disclosure of revealing everywhere. Starting here, yes, in this United States for America, the beginning of the new republic. And this is the beginning of the new republic. And your president, the one President Trump, knows about the republic. This concerns creation, which has been on my mind lately. The controllers understand the genie in the bottle. It is us. Our thoughts and beliefs are creative. It is why they only need to create the culture. They did not have to physically enslave all of us to get us to do what they wanted. We'd do whatever we believed was right. We learned what was right from them, from their control systems. They taught us to follow their rules in order to win the prizes they told us we should want. Manifesting was not magic. It was the result of hard work, dedication, and following very specific steps. These steps followed rules and institutions that were put in place by them. So we did, and we'd see our dreams pop into our reality after a good deal of time passed. Creation was slow. He knows he is the catalyst for this, but he also knows that he is not just for America, even though he says, "Make America great again." It is not only that, he knows it is a bigger responsibility, a larger responsibility that he has in front of him. Not only to make America great again, but to make the earth great again, to make the world great again. To make everything come together as it needs to, as it was meant to, as you are the ones. You are the ones throughout the galaxy that have come here to be a part of this and to move this expression forward. But not only again of the expression here on this planet, but the expression throughout the solar system and the galaxy. The ascension of the entire galaxy is in beginning process now because of what you are doing here on this planet, what you came here to do. In the current energy, it's not slow. The reasons for that are many, yet at the top of that list would be that the controllers have lost control. In these last 5 years, we've all seen the Emperor. We have noticed the lie. This did something to our creative juices. We no longer follow any specific rules. The controllers have lost their stranglehold on the race, and we're sort of running wild. This means our thoughts are all over the place, and there is a good deal of scrambling. All of us are reaching for something, without looking for the control systems to give it to us or tell us what it should be. This consciousness rising is turning the tide in our reality. Creation feels instantaneous. We see synchronicities everywhere. We are also talking about them online and verbally. There is so much power in our collective creative ability. This is what the control systems have attempted to harness for their own benefit for generations. We haven't fully accepted responsibility for this yet, and so it feels as if no one is in control. So allow the process to continue to play out. And yes, do not succumb to fear. Do not succumb to any of the control that those that have been in charge in the past but are no longer, but those that hang on and will continue to hang on with their dying breaths. They will continue to attempt to hold on to control of the planet, control of humanity. But they have lost and they know it. They at the deepest levels of them, their being, they know they have lost. But they will continue to cry out to hold on as much as they can. But alas, they have failed in the plan. The great universal plan is certainly in works right now. Certainly it is in the entire flux of it being right now. To move forward into the next stage, the next phase if you will. Some have called it the second phase. And that is what you are approaching right now, that second phase. So be ready, but not in fear. Do not allow those that attempt to hold on, attempt to spread fear. Do not allow that to come into you. Know that the illusion is fading and your new reality that you have come here to create and are in process of continuing to create now becoming the new reality. It looks that way too. There is so much blame. There is also unfocused fear. All of this is powerfully creative. Yes, what occurs for the race now is a reset. This feels turbulent and unleashed. It feels as if creation is out of control. Until mankind accepts responsibility for its participation, it will continue to feel haphazard and potentially deadly. Life is meant to be experienced full on, where that full on is focused determines the course your life takes. Until recently, man has looked to authority for methods, rules, and benefits. This is a dismantling. We've said this before, yet you are in the middle of it now. As your world lets go and rebuilds, there will be disruption. This is not to say that no one is to blame for events. It is to point out that you all have a part in their creation.